not intrusively but quietly, in the pauses between how are you and fine, in the smell of rain when it's at the wrong time, in this song you can't finish listening to. But don't turn off, it was not eternity, but a moment, that can't be torn from memory like a splinter. It's there, inside under the skin, reminding we were not dreamed, but were gone, not disappeared, but gone to another dimension. In your eye, remember in mine, don't forget. In this strange ritual of leaving the door ajar, just in case, for air, for remember me not for what I did, but for what I couldn't, but wanted in the sound of the rain, in what you didn't hear out, in what I never dared. The main thing is to remember not the facts, but the feeling, how I looked at you sleeping, how you adjusted my hat in winter, how we were silent on the phone but heard each other. This cannot be erased, even if you try hard. Remember me not angry but tired, not rude but scared, not perfect but alive, as I was remembered, as I remained in those cracks which we call our past. Remember not to go back, there are no returns. Remember to know you can feel that you haven't turned to stone, haven't forgotten, haven't turned into this eternal. Everything is fine. Remember, it's like breathing. It's not always noticeable, but vitally important. Remember me not for what I did, but for what I couldn't, but wanted to. In the sound of the rain, in what you didn't hear me through, in what I never dared. Bygones and bygones, a phrase that heals and cripples at the same time. Bygones, meaning it wasn't in vain. Bygones, meaning we're alive, and the living tend to remember, even when they want to forget. Remember me in the downpour, that very same time when we ran without an umbrella. Remember in the silence that followed a fight, when it seemed that's it, the end, and we were silent, but we didn't break up. The main is to remember not me, us, what we built, tore down, one together, and then smashed again. This building has no roof, no walls, no foundation, but it's worth it in your memory, in mine. Remember me not for what I did, but for what I couldn't but rented to, in the sound of the rain, in what you didn't listen to the end, in what I never dare. I remember too, dear. Remember me not for what I did, but for what I couldn't but wanted